What the hell were they eating when they were on campaign in ancient Rome? I actually have no concept of what a Roman legionary's ration would be. Because, I mean, you got like hundreds of thousands of soldiers out there. It's before they've invented refrigeration. I'm sure they have, preserving methods, but they're going to be fairly rudimentary. It was literally 100% bread. Oh, game is muted. Sorry, game's muted. But it's 100% bread, but it's also pre-Dempsters, right? So like the bread must have A, tasted great, but then B, like it only lasts like a couple of days, right? But I guess back in the day, you probably just like, if it was a little moldy, you just sort of sent it. My grandfather was literally an icemonger as a teenager. That shit was not invented by Frozen. I did not know that. Now, it's not to say that I thought that there was always readily available ice, but I guess I just assumed that before, freezer technology and refrigeration was around, people just went without ice. Hold. Hold. I mean, like, I'm not going to say that I have the hardest life of all time, but today, somehow the water that came out of my sink into my water bottle was like bath water temperature, but I didn't realize until I'd already mixed my electrolyte powder with it. So for the first 45 minutes of my ride, I was drinking like 40 degrees Celsius temperature water mixed with what is essentially Gatorade. It was, I know the temperature doesn't determine whether or not it's a cleaning solvent, but it basically felt like I was drinking like toilet bowl cleaner. Wee! Hot Gatorade. For some reason, though, the second bottle, it was ice cold, man. It was like I have like an opposite sink. It's like the sink tastes, or the sink takes a while to cool down. I'm not a hot water guy. I know some people like hot water with lemon. I think I've told the story before, but I was on a road trip with my parents and my grandparents when I was like maybe 5 or 6, and I got routinely car sick. So I threw up, and then we stopped at like a gas station or a restaurant or something. And then my dad took me into the bathroom, and there was like a doctor in there. And the doctor was like, oh, if you get motion sick, you should drink like lukewarm water with lemon. Now, I started doing that anytime I felt motion sick. And the only end result, like it did not seem to help my nausea, but the enduring legacy of it is now whenever I taste lukewarm water with lemon, I feel like I have to throw up. Ooh. Next time. How'd you skip over the doctor in the bathroom part? I don't mean like he had his office in there. I just mean, back in the 90s, I'm saying this derogatorily to you, the younger generation. Back in the 90s, people weren't afraid to talk to other people in public. So sometimes, yeah, you go to the bathroom, take a piss. While you're washing your hands, you might make conversation with the guy next to you at the sink. You weren't both looking at your cell phones. Had different shit to get mad about. So you'd meet people. Oh, unfortunately, this guy didn't know what they were talking about. Hold. Also, that's how accessible healthcare providers used to be. Things have changed a lot. They used to just be around. Hold. 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 I had mastered this part yesterday. I had. We're Costco guys. Of course we have difficulty climbing. So true. We're Costco guys. Of course we know that you never try to take a shortcut through the clothing section of the store because the most popular items in the store are Adidas sweatpants. If you have to cross the Meridian and get from East Costco to West Costco, my personal advice is you have to do it near the pharmacy. It depends on the layout of your store. The pharmacy is the easiest way to do it at our local Costco. Or the area that has like appliances. Because people do buy appliances. Oh, people do buy appliances at Costco. But not as many people buy appliances as buy croissants. Because, you know, once you got like one air fryer, you're kind of good. We're Costco guys. Of course we don't bring our cart back to the cart area. What's your favorite region of Costco? That is a great question. That is a great question. I'd have to say... I like the snack section, honestly. Because you only pick out one snack, but picking like what 3-kilogram bag of cooked corn flour you're gonna buy is a lot of fun. The freezers kind of piss me off because people like open the freezer and then read the description of the item off the box in front of the freezer, and all you're trying to do is grab 2 Stoke cold brews for $11.99, which is an insane price because their regular price $9.79 each at Save On Foods. Right. Bro is losing like 400 kilojoules of nuclear energy just reading the box. People should not have... It shouldn't be chess, okay? You shouldn't have to buy an item when you touch it. But I will be mad at you. Like, let me tell you a story. It's the Stoke Cold Brew story. I wanted to get Stoke Cold Brew. I pulled over my cart to basically be in line because there were 2 ladies in front of me who were at the freezer. And they were discussing something for like a minute, and then they opened the freezer and they pulled out a 12-pack of those little naked juice bottles. And then they took the box and they were reading it, and then they were like manually counting the number of juice bottles in the naked juice. And then, like, finally, I was just like, I gotta say, like, excuse me. And, like, they didn't even say sorry. They just moved, like, a little bit out of the way, and I grabbed the Stoke. I put the Stoke in, and I was waiting for my opportunity to merge, and they were still, like, and then they just put the juice back in the freezer. And I was like... I mean, I'll admit I was a little judgmental. The first thing I thought is you got way too much time on your hands. Like, you can't decide whether or not you want it in under 3 minutes? Like, that should be like a prerequisite. They might have been health inspectors. Well, they should fucking do that shit at like 8:15 a.m. then. Not peak hours, okay? I was so disappointed in Stoke. Really? That's not like dramatic language? It works. It gets the job done. Stoke does not taste good. Counterpoint, I like the way that it tastes. How you gonna deal with that shit? Where are the beans from? I don't know and don't care. Could be grown in a laboratory, as far as I know. Might be from Ohio. Stoke somehow adds flavor to their just coffee. Good for them. Keep it up. Hold. They will not divide us. They will not divide us. That's all you need to know. Oh, that's the one. It's crazy how far behind the times people are. People are complaining about the wheel. The wheel is merciful compared to the fucking girder. I'm happy to be at the wheel, man. Oh, I didn't make the jump this time. Let's try again in half a second. And then, like, the girder, at least we know what's up with the girder now. The sandbag section, I still don't know what the fuck we're doing there. Oh, it held, but just for a second. Thinking outrageously, I'm swinging girders. I cling to the left and I cling to the right. Wearing no layers of coats and leg warmers, I swing on the sandbag and fall through the air. Oh, I am just now pogging. Ooh, there you go. Anyway, here's my thoughts on Stoke cold brew. It keeps me from having to make my own cold brew, which is one less, well, let's phrase it the opposite way. One more convenience, which makes life a little bit more frictionless, which I appreciate. I just make instant coffee. You can do that too. What's crazy is my Stoke is actually faster than your instant coffee, but you're not ready for that conversation yet. And it costs a lot more. Yeah, we ain't sweating that though. It's not really your business. It's kind of weird that you got your eyes on my pockets. Pocket watcher. It's not your money. What do you care? Plastic waste? It's not waste, bitch. I'm using it. It's plastic use. It's used to hold the coffee that I drink, motherfucker. So saucy today? People are... This is like the when you lose the argument. Someone's a little touchy today. Ad hominem attack. Conditional hypothetical. You've been defeated. Put one more up on the leaderboard. Did you ban Faint Bunny? I unbanned Faint Bunny, but they gotta chill, okay? The unban request was like, it literally started and it was like, I don't apologize for anything that I've said because it would mean that I didn't mean the good stuff or the bad stuff, but I did. That being said, I do apologize for the way that I phrased it, and I will think more in the future about how my tone affects the well-being of the streamer. And I said, you know what? Unban. I could always ban you again later if I have to. It's not a huge cost to it. Okay, that was good, but slow. That was good. NL has that control player sit-up energy. Somehow I My Twitter algorithm has put me in the Magic the Gathering discourse again. It's still crazy to me. Like, what was the discourse? The discourse was sometimes the right move to do at Friday Night Magic is resign game one, because it seems like game one is going to take too long. So that way you have a chance to win games 2 and 3 rather than find yourself going to turns, which is what happens when you run out of time. And then there was like 1,000 people that replied that were like, actually, like, control players are the problem. Actually, the problem is that control players create a situation where their opponents have no cards in hand, but they still have some outs in their deck, so they feel like they can play to their outs, and that wastes like 15 minutes per game. I'm like, what's going on with this game, man? Like, wait, what's going on with the construction of Magic the Gathering, where this has now become a relevant issue? This is like if in the National Hockey League they discussed like the icing rule more than like whether Austin Matthews is going to win the Rocket Richard Trophy this year. Hang on, hang on. Next time, next time. Because unlike hockey, people actually play Magic? Well, I think you got it backwards. There are people who play Magic, but if my kid was like, hey dad, I'm thinking about getting into Magic the Gathering, next day, you know what she's getting as a surprise? Full set of fucking goalie pads. Might be expensive, but it's nothing compared to trying to play fucking standard in Magic the Gathering. New set every 3 months. Don't. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. Just play modern instead. Yeah. No. Then you lose that that recurrent cost from trying to keep up. All you have to do is buy like a play set of 15 different cards that cost $100 per copy. No, just get her on fucking cockatrice.com. Looks like the shit was made by Pogo Games. We got proxies for all the cards on cockatrice.com. No fucking thanks, but you will catch us playing Scrabble. You will catch us playing Sorry. You will catch us playing Monopoly, Battleship, Guess Who, Twister. Oh, could you just put some fucking momentum in it, bro? Monopoly sucks. The game mechanics of Monopoly are so much worse than Magic the Gathering, but the experience of getting 3 of your bros together and rolling some dice is better than anything the Magic the Gathering community has ever created. Sorry. Just a nice casual game of Monopoly. You win, you lose, who cares? You have a couple of Sleeman Honey Browns, eat some Ruffles all dressed chips. Nobody, oh, you're getting grease on my Tarmogoyf. You're getting grease on my Tarmogoyf. It's sleeved. You're getting grease on the sleeve. Goyf isn't even a $10 card. It was when I was playing, motherfucker, because it was before the reprint, okay? Hey, I've never seen this card before. Can I pick it up? I'd rather you didn't. It's worth $8. Let me just rattle off the exact word content of the card at 3,000 words per second with no fucking tone whatsoever. All it does is proceeds to list a laundry list of effects I'm not familiar with. Or better yet, hey, can I pick up the card to read it? I'd rather you didn't. All you need to know is that it basically works like this other card from 1996, plus effect you've never heard of. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate. I fucking resign. I scoop. You can catch me on the other side of the LGS, looking at my phone until Friday Night Magic is done. Oh. Again. Again. It's not to knock Magic. The game of Magic is actually like probably one of the best designed games of all time. It's no wonder people get obsessed with it. It's the social experience of getting 100 people together to play Magic. You ever want to see like a 40-year-old dude with a 6-figure job get extremely anal about like $5 worth of Magic the Gathering packs? You ever see a dude who drives a Porsche be mad at somebody money drafting? It is expensive. It's an expensive game. Would you take the $5,000 Tarmogoyf? Would you take a shit for $1 billion? This one's not even close. Go again. Jenna Ortega, I recognize your voice. For you, I'll take the shit for free. If the business model were better, there would be better people playing it. Those are DL Guiga's words, not mine. I did not say better people. Maybe people who align with my value set more. But the real, I mean, we've gone through this many times. I'm not knocking Magic the Gathering. The problem with Friday Night Magic for me is I was kind of like, hey, it would be fun to play a couple of games of Magic with friends, but they had more of like, this is the most important thing going on in my life type vibes. That was kind of, I realized that I was bringing a certain casualness to the venue that they were not interested in. Also, why the fuck does it take 5 hours to play 4 rounds of Magic the Gathering? Doesn't make any damn sense. Like when they say Friday Night Magic, you know, if you go see a soccer game on Friday night, they got 22 dudes out on the field. The shit takes 90 minutes, stern to tail. Friday Night Magic, you play like 52 minutes of Magic over 4 rounds and then spend 3 hours like looking at your phone waiting to see who your next opponent is. Oh! Why not talk to people? Because all they want to talk about is fucking Magic, bro. Sorry. I get it. What do you expect? You're at Friday Night Magic, but like, or they want to. No disrespect. I understand because it comes from chess as well. I understand the impetus of the post-mortem, but like they want to tell you like, hey, is it okay if I like critique the game that I just kicked your ass in? Well, on turn 3, as soon as you dropped this, I knew that you couldn't possibly be holding this. And I'm like, bro, you know what's in my deck like more than I know what's in my deck. Let's just call it like we see it here. You've been playing the game since 1998, and I've been playing since like 3 weeks ago. That's why you won, is because you're better than me. You have like literally 100 times more experience. That's fine. I'm not knocking you. I'm not saying like I would have won if I had more experience. I'm just saying like why are we like I'm gonna write this down in my notebook and be like, oh, obscure your 3-drop. Next time you beat my ass, you're gonna be like, well, you didn't play anything on turn 3, so you were down in tempo the whole time. Last time I played something on turn 3, you were like, well, I knew you didn't have this drop then. This is post-hoc rationalization. Again. Wait. Next time, try only going halfway and then going the rest of the way on the second swing. Before I do this, can I ask if you've ever done it? Or is this theory crafting? Is this based on your 12th grade physics class? I have not. Mods? I have, and I agree with the chatter. Okay, mods, call it off. Call off the orbital strike. Okay, this thing is fucking zooming. We go halfway. Then we catch it on the second way up. It was close. It was close. That could be doable. We're whole green guys. Of course we listen to Neutral Milk Hotel. There's some good TikToks in there. If you want to become a regionally significant Ontario TikToker, we're no frills guys. Of course we eat square bologna. Oh no. Oh, no frills got shooters? I'm not even hating No Frills. It's got to be one of the only places you can get a family-sized bag of chips for like 97 cents. Are they the best chips of all time? No, but they're still chips at the end of the day. I'm going to Toronto. How much is 190 Canadian dollars worth? It's what I have in my pocket right now. Okay, fucking Drake, the sixth god. 190 bucks. Canadian? Well, it depends where you're coming from to denote it. I would say that that is 19 McDonald's combos for one. You could quite easily have 15 to 20 lunches with $190. Big Mac combos, 13 bucks now. Fake news. Fake DoorDash news. They're 18 bucks now. That's fake DoorDash news. It's real? Nah, man. I don't believe it. I was there on Sunday. $13 in person in Toronto. One moment, please. One moment. In Montreal, a 10 piece is 18 bucks and I've never door dashed. You're misremembering. I'm sorry. I hate to call out information like this. It's not. Shit is expensive. We don't need to make it up, okay? There's people out there spreading lies on the internet. They're like, my grocery bill is literally like 280% what it was in 2019. No, the fuck it isn't unless you're buying beluga sturgeon caviar and previously you were buying no frills yellow bag potato chips, okay? It's more expensive. Let's just chill out. I got 190 Canadian just for the day. I'm coming from Western New York. If you don't have to pay for lodging, you're set. $190. I mean, you could, if it's just you could stretch that 3-4 days in Toronto, presuming you don't have to pay for anything else except for food and maybe like subway tickets. Yes. Yes. Hold. We've earned this. We've earned this. It's 15 bucks for a Big Mac combo on DoorDash in Toronto. Do not stop pulling up DoorDash prices and comparing them to real prices. DoorDash prices are not real. We are giving the DoorDash motherfuckers too much information about how much people are willing to pay for Big Macs. Like this, DL Guiga, you guys got to be loving the fact that you're finding out what consumers will actually pay for food. It turns out that the delivery was way underpriced, bro. All the Chinese restaurants and the pizza restaurants that were charging in-store prices for delivery pizza, they were losing 20-30% for no reason. People will pay extra for the delivery, and they'll pay extra for the same food on top of the delivery price, which doesn't even make sense. They'll be like, yeah, I'll pay you like $8 to bring it to my house, and I'll also pay $3 more for the same sandwich. That's not what I do, but I do imagine they love finding it out. I know, man, I know. The DoorDash discourse is like the one recurring Twitter thing that I love every time it shows up. Don't get me started on the bed mass stuff. 100% of third graders can figure out this mathematical expression, but only 3% of adults can. It's 9, it's 1, it's 17, it's 30, it's 13, it's 12. We're not doing that. But we will be doing DoorDash discourse till the day we die. That's fine. We're DoorDash guys. That's so true. We're DoorDash guys. Of course I ordered a big bowl of chili delivered by a dude on a bike in the middle of January. Of course we pay $47 for a club sandwich with fries. This guy orders from Cactus Club. What's your favorite Chibli emote? I'd have to say Chib Dance. Me personally, I'm a Chib Dance sort of guy. For me personally, it makes sense to order fancy food on DoorDash because then the fees are comparatively less. Yeah, but then you're like your fancy food, rather than like eating it at the moment when it's supposed to be eaten, you got to wait for it to like get across town for 15 to 40 minutes or something like that. There's no, like, secret to it. It's always bad. Or it's always worse, at least. Bad might not be the right word. I pay for instant transmission. Oh, now we're talking. The teleporter, the DoorDash teleporter. That would be pretty sick. If they release like a DoorDash portal or something. I'd get Dash Pass for that. It's so weird that as a rich person, your idea of luxury is McDonald's, but more convenient. Yeah, it's not my idea of luxury. We're just having a conversation here, weirdo. What is it? Am I out of touch or am I too in touch? Let me know so I can tailor my fucking monthly spending to the exact dollar amount that would make me relatable to you and you alone. You fucking nut job? Doesn't deny he's rich? You want me to sit here and fucking tell you lies? Like, I don't know what you're asking here. You see the little thing popping up over my camera like every 3 minutes? You know Bedmas. I've seen you posting about it on social media. Why are you pocket watching, bro? What the hell was that? Your sub alerts have been broken? Yo, librarian, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Oh, you're right. It is broken. It is broken. I deadass don't know how to fix it unless this does it, okay? Is there like a test button I can use? Don't just give extra subscriptions to test it. I have refreshed the cache. Nope. Nope, doesn't. Sorry, doesn't work. Thank you for the gift sub, librarian. Thank you. I don't know, probably have to restart it in administrator mode or something like that. Windows Service Pack 2 compatibility. It's kind of crazy that I have to tell my computer to let me run shit as the administrator, man. Who the fuck else would be the administrator? It's my computer. It's like you're using your teacher voice on the robot. Me when I use my dad voice on my daughter because she's being a little bit too silly and we got somewhere to be. Hey! Hey, can you stop rolling around? I need to put your dress on before we go out. Yeah, we really gotta go. No, honey, please stop rolling around. We really... Hey! Stop rolling around! We got shit to do. Knock it off. One moment, please. One moment, please. Come on, one day, man, one day. Yank that shit. Vroom! Wait, I got an idea. What if we held it at the bottom and climbed this thing on the left a little bit while holding? Yeah, dude, this might be it. Then you're not trying to time it like in media res, at least. Hang on, hang on. I need to grab a little closer to the side. How you gonna climb it with one hand? Fucking physics. Wait for it. Like that. Now what? I gotta go up one more, okay? Yes! What is this achieving? You wouldn't get it. Hold. Grab. Grab. You need a little more leverage on this. That's a big grab right there. But now I think this is like where it fucking starts, bro. So what are we doing here? Oh, that was it! My hands were on top of it! Why didn't you grab it? Honestly, anyone who's played this game will tell you this truthfully. Sometimes your man just doesn't grab. Like you have too much downward force or something like that, and he's just like, my hands can't hold it. The fuck is your idea of luxury anyway, bro? Go ahead. You know what? I probably experienced it. Let me disabuse you of the notion of luxury, okay? Nice socks. All right, that one's really good. That makes a big difference. DuckTales ass answer. It's true though. Nice socks. Nice socks are nice. Three cruises a year? Now we're fucking talking. Now you're getting it. Now you're picking it up. Now you're sailing the high seas. What socks do you use? Champion socks from the Kirkland Signature Collection. Same. They occupy a very good spot on the cheapness to quality ratio, in my personal opinion. Mentally, how do you handle going on so many cruises? I guess I'm just mentally strong compared to the average person. A lot of people were like, I couldn't be away from land for 10 days. I'd fold. I'm like, not me. You know, sometimes I tell them take a couple extra days. He literally got influenza from the last one. That was probably from the airplane, okay? Because on the airplane, everyone was going... She makes me sick. Zombie airplane. Oh, man. Would you take back-to-back cruises? Yeah, for sure. You know how there's people, like, there's that cruise that is like 9 months long or whatever? You start in Australia and then you go, like, around the entire world and then you finish back in Australia. People are like, you must be crazy to go on that one. Call me crazy, motherfucker. Perhaps one day you will catch me, or better yet, not catch me on the fucking Jewel of the Pacific for 9 months or something like that, like Gal Gadot in a Poirot film. I belong to the sea. I'm like Grampy Dog. Yes, many people on the cruise would die of scurvy in all likelihood. Although, I don't know, because I don't think you can die if you literally... Well, I don't think you can die of malnutrition just from eating french fries and ketchup. Like, I think it's nature's cruelest joke, but I genuinely think, like, potatoes are so nutrient-packed, and then ketchup has at least some form of vitamin content from the tomatoes that you actually might be able to sustain life for 9 months on just McCain frozen french fries and ketchup. But they would put the theory to the test for sure. Potatoes are not nutrient packed. You ever hear about the fact that potatoes plus a pat of butter literally gives you all essential amino acids that you can't synthesize yourself, motherfucker? Go look it up. Or better yet, fly to Ireland and see proof positive in action of the power of potatoes. They're like one of the most nutrient dense foods on the planet. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? We going Mark Watney in this bitch. We clown in this motherfucker. That's okay. That's okay. Just wrong. It's just good for carbs. You have been fed a diet of false information from the corn lobby. Potatoes easily clear your favorite vegetable. There's a reason they're a staple, motherfucker. People will literally be out here like on keto eating like carb-free bacon donuts and they'll be like rice has no nutrients. Oh really? Explain human civilization then, motherfucker. Potatoes literally, they smoke your main unless your main is rice or sweet potatoes. I don't know about wheat. Wheat always confuses me because it's like a grass, but also it like feeds 2 entire continents by itself. Also, potatoes yummy. That's damn true. That is damn true. Grains don't get enough credit, man. There's people out there who literally think like eating white rice is as bad as eating table sugar. I literally, like maybe this is my least scientific take. I don't care what the science says about that. I just know that it's not right. It can't be right. There's no fucking way an ice cream sundae and a bowl of white rice are both equivalent ass for you just because they have carbohydrates in them. It simply doesn't pass the smell test for me. It feels healthy when you eat it. Exactly. We need to go back to some... Again, I'm not a nutritionist, but I think we need to go a little bit backwards to like vibe-based nutrition. You know what's not good for you, right? There's no... We've been through this, I don't even know, many times over the past couple of years, but we went too far when motherfuckers out there who don't have abs are out here in Twitch chats telling you that like fruit is bad for you because it has too much sugar. That's where it just doesn't make sense. If you're eating a protein bar and telling me that like an apple is bad for you, I think you went 3 steps too far on the nutrition ladder. You need to go back just to like, this is probably my dumbest take, but I feel like there's just so much common sense that has been thrown out the window. Bro, it's an apple. It grows on a tree. I don't know what you want me to tell you. People out there, carrots have too much sugar in them? What the fuck are you talking about? Carrots have too much sugar in them. Have you lost your mind? They're carrots. It's I know they have some sugar in them, but what are we doing here? Okay, ready? Watch this. Okay, but now what the fuck do we do? I guess you gotta wait like an extra second before, huh? Wait, whoa. I got a great idea. Oh. I think I have to give up on this. He just doesn't have the strength, I'm being honest. Unless, what if we got like a fucking huge ass swing? No, it's not gonna happen. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this bag swinging like crazy. And then it's gonna make it even easier to get across now. Somehow. Somehow. Wait, what if now this... Oh, no, that's not... That doesn't make any sense. What these things are swanging, bro. Oh. Are you suggesting instinctively you just know which foods are good for you and which foods are bad for you? When you put it that way, it sounds insane, but I guess that is what I'm trying to say. Apple, like 99.99% of fruits and vegetables, instinctively good for you, except the berries that kill you when you eat them. That's the easy one. It only works if you ate healthy as a kid. I'm putting that theory to the motherfucking test. You think I've never dunked a roux before? Sugar and salt taste good, so they must be good? No, you got me backwards. I said instinctively. I didn't say foods that taste good must be good for you. That's how, like, a little child thinks. I said by instinct. That's why I can't get down with keto. Those motherfuckers don't eat lettuce. It's green grass. Everything in my instinct is telling me that it's probably the healthiest food on the planet. Don't babies who rely on instinct eat batteries? Yes, but I'm not a baby. Some motherfucking adults trying to tell me, like, oh, 2 bananas a day? Are you trying to get type 2 diabetes? Like, nah, motherfucker, I'm trying to get 60 grams of carbs an hour while I'm biking through Nairobi, Kenya. Monkeys don't cramp. So true! Thank you! He was cooking when he said that. Monkey never cramp. Who? That guy on the Blue Jays. Oh. Munenori Kawasaki. Yes, thank you. I also think that, and I don't care if it is against TOS, okay? If you post nutrition advice, if you're like, you know, eat less, move more, sure, you can post that nutrition advice. But if someone's eaten an orange and you type in chat, don't you know how much sugar oranges have? I'm sorry, but you have to post a picture of what you look like in order for me to take it seriously. If you post a picture and you're fucking shredded up, you got 8-pack abs, you got the penis lines, you know what I'm talking about? If you're fucking fully dick-skinned, well, then I would think two things. I would think this person has earned the right to talk about nutrition, but I would also think maybe I'd rather just not have cum gutters and still eat oranges. But if you just post it and you're like, oh, I never eat oranges, they have too much sugar for me, and then your picture is just a normal fucking dude, you can shut the fuck up fully, man. You just look like me and you're like, oranges have too much sugar? Look where it got you, motherfucker. We're in the same fucking boat. Maybe try them out sometimes. They're a wonderful winter fruit. Hey, Paper Mache Mephistopheles, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. It is crazy. I love the picture that was like formerly world's heaviest man pictured here in like 1951 or something like that. And then all the comments are like, to get this big in the 1950s, you know this motherfucker was a real eater. Yeah. Not like this day and age with the half-assed eaters relying on processed foods and corn syrup and stuff like that. Back in the 1950s, you had to be a real fucking eater. Your ass was just eating like lard or something like that. You wanted to put on weight, you had to start eating like 32 eggs a day or something like that. Or 1 carrot. So true. Pies cooling on windowsills and shit like that.